but stress is there.
Yeah,
So how you handle that stress?
ignoring it.
Hmm?
Ignoring it.
Oh, great.
Good lifestyle.
We'll do lifestyle.
Yeah.
Lifestyle like?
Hmm?
Lifestyle like?
Money by I take by freelancing,
Mm-hmm.
I will put that in the company. IT company owner.
Oh, IT company owner. Enable, as you already said and you answered it very correctly. You tackled my questions very, very perfect. Yes.
It will also take time.
Through ChatGPT, you just copy and paste.
So there is nothing you do there.
So why to do by ourselves? The ChatGPT tell me that these are the examples of AI. This is the kind of AI people are using.
Because it takes only one type of data. Integer, string, float, or any other.
Very perfect. Okay, you are tackling my questions very easily. Hello everyone, this is Kiran here. Today we have very different mock interview. One of our candidate, that is Vedang, he is with me right now. He's in 4th standard, and I'll be taking his interview on Python. He has requested me to take that interview. He's learning very well. I think he's doing classes properly and everything. But he explored Python at this age. He took one of the advice from someone that he should be mastered in one of the language, and he chose Python, and he's studying that. In Python, he knows many concepts. He has his own YouTube channel also at this age. So those who are seeing this video, try to understand how things are going in the market, how the competition is, how bigger the competition is, I would say. So Vedang, without taking much time, welcome on this platform, welcome on this podcast.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, Vedang. So which school you learn?
Nirmal Bethany.
Nirmal Bethany. Where do you stay? Ratni.
Yeah.
It's nearby Hinjawadi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how you study actually? I would say how you study Python.
Python, first I have joined classes, but now
No, that's
I
all
just
okay. But
explore.
how you study it by your own now?
Yeah, Google.
Okay, through Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you be a bit louder, please?
Okay.
Yeah. So you learn from Google also.
Yeah.
You use ChatGPT?
For when I don't understand concepts, then I use.
Great. Okay. So let me start the Python then. Okay.
Okay.
So behind the scene, you told that you know Java also a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So what difference you observe between Java and Python?
The syntax.
Syntax.
Yeah.
Which syntax you see that is different?
Semicolon, printing, input.
Great. In Python, can you explain me list, set, and tuple?
Lists are ordered mutable data, and sets are unordered. They come in any sequence which is not meant by the user.
Okay.
And they are mutable. The tuples are immutable. They cannot be changed and ordered.
What do you mean by cannot be changed?
Means I cannot change the data from it. I can add the data. I cannot remove the data. I can add the data as much as I want, but I cannot remove the data or change the data.
Perfect. So what is the difference between list and tuple?
Lists are mutable data with order, and tuples are not mutable. They are immutable and ordered.
Can we add list inside list?
Yeah.
List inside tuple?
Yes.
Tuple inside list?
Yes.
So anything is possible, you are saying?
Yeah.
Okay, how to fetch element from the list? If I want second element to be retrieved from the list, how will you do that?
List name, square brackets, 2. So 1.
2 or 1, something.
Yeah.
As per index.
Yeah.
Very good. 2 or 1 is not important. The concept is like a square bracket, which you said, which is very important. Okay?
Yes.
Great. So things are going great. Okay. So what is self keyword in Python?
Self is used in classes, methods, which is the first argument. We use self dot variable name is equal to variable. this is used to make it the permanent data of that class only. Means self is referring to the object itself.
Do you have constructors in Python?
Yeah,
How
in
to
it.
define that?
Init underscore init.
What is the use of constructor?
It runs when you make the class object. You make when
Why to make objects?
to access the data of that class or run some functions of
So always all data is accessible from the class if you
No.
create an object?
No, if you create object, if you make some data encapsulated, it cannot be accessed.
What does encapsulated means?
Encapsulation means access specifies it. If you make something of method or attribute, it will be protected or private.
Then you cannot.
I cannot.
How to make private?
I can write 2 underscores before the variable name.
Very perfect. Okay. You are tackling my questions very easily. I am finding difficulty to ask the questions. Okay. So great at your level, it's best. You can match up the level which engineers have right now. Okay. So great, and then you know delete function?
Yeah, delete.
Del, remove, pop.
Yeah, I know
So
that.
can you explain me one by one what is del, then what is pop, and then what is remove function?
Del is a statement which takes the index of a list and deletes that permanently. Removes take the element itself and removes that element. And pop in Python takes one argument, but if we talk about the theory, it removes the last data, which is last data of that list.
Great. Did you ever use pop function?
Not really.
Not really. Remove function?
Yeah, many times.
Many times? Why?
Because when I am not using the user input to take list, then I use remove.
Okay. When you don't take?
Then when I don't take, then I use remove. When I take user input and put it in the list, I use the delete function.
How you take user inputs?
By the input function.
By input function?
Yeah.
So can you take multiple inputs by using a single input function?
No.
At a time one? But if I want to pass list, then
I have to pass a list. I can put that input data in a variable and pass that variable in the list.
oh, so I need to pass multiple times then.
Yeah, you can use a for loop.
Oh, I can use a for loop for putting in elements, you mean to say?
But it will take some difficulties to do that.
Yeah, great. You know for loop?
Yeah.
If I want to generate numbers right from 0 to 500,
I can
how you'll do that?
do it by for loop.
By for loop?
Yeah.
How you'll write that for loop?
For x in range 500 and just print the I.
So this range
X.
function you will be using here.
Yeah.
What is x range?
X range, it is used in Python too, but it is outdated now.
It is outdated?
Yeah.
Oh, means it was there in Python 2 you are saying?
Yeah.
Very perfect. So you are going to Python 2 also and Python 3 also, right?
Yeah, I never use, but I know some theory of Python 2.
So let me ask you, what is the difference between Python 2 and Python 3?
Python 2 is now outdated and Python 3 is most trending now.
What is outdated means? And
Means
what is trending means?
trending means it is you all are using that now. Outdated means it nobody uses now.
So all are means what? Who are they all?
The Python programmers.
Python programmers, you are saying?
Yeah.
Any application you know which is very famous right now and built in Python?
Application? I don't know about that.
Like browser or Google or some Instagram or something?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT built in Python, you are saying?
Yeah.
Great. How you use ChatGPT?
Writing prompt in.
Prompt you need to write?
Yeah.
Which prompt you use?
If I have to generate some code, generate the image, I write it.
But why to generate code if you can write code? Then why to generate?
If
Because you
I
have ability to code, right? Then why to go to ChatGPT?
if I am having some difficulties.
Why you will have difficulties if you know Python?
Now if I'm trying to use 𝐶-bond, but I don't know 𝐶-bond.
Hmm.
So I want to take a code of it. So I can take it to Google, but I don't understand. So I can go to ChatGPT, generate code, and then him to explain that code.
Why you don't understand from Google?
Because Google gives amount limited.
Limited
yeah.
data it will give.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Mhm.
But ChatGPT can generate as you want.
As you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very correct. It is there because, but I would say Google generates too much data and very really difficult to find it out what we need actually.
Yeah.
But ChatGPT will give very specific as per your wish, as per your need,
Yeah.
right? Great, Vedang. One more question I have, like, you know Django,
No.
but you don't know that, right?
No.
But what you think it is, it might be for.
It is a framework.
Perfect, it's a framework. Why it might be used? Maybe anything? Any idea? Any guesses?
GUI.
Very perfect. So you know it.
I don't know syntax.
You don't know syntax, that is not needed because you know this much, so you can easily grasp that because you know that it is used for UI, right? It's a framework. So this two word itself says that you can develop that. What is difference between is and double equal to sign in Python?
Is checks if the both variable are pointing at the same memory location, and is equal to checks if their objects are same.
Very perfect. Where to use that?
I use is rarely, but is equal to whenever I use in if statements.
If you want to check something.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything where you had checked that? Any if statement for anything, for generating anything, or maybe for writing any logic?
Yeah, I have done this. I make two random numbers and checks if they are same. If they are same, match found.
You said something about random number. How to generate random numbers?
Using the random module.
Random module. How to install that module?
Pip.
Peep. What's the full form of peep?
I don't know what that.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Output doesn't matter actually for full form and all. But you know that peep is used for installing a package, a module, and one of the module is random. Right. Yeah. Great. While generating random number, if I want only 6 digit to be used, generate random number for 6 digits. How will you do?
Sample.
Sorry.
Sample.
Like you want example from me? You'll use sample.
Yeah.
Okay. But don't you think that you can limit the digits, like 6 you can pass in random function so that 6 digits will get generated?
Yeah, it will store in a list.
Okay. Now, you know dictionary?
Key value pairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you use that?
I have made a chatbot. So
You made chatbot?
Yeah.
Perfect. Huh. Explain.
So I have used the dictionary there. If user types hello, he will ask what is the meaning of hello. He will not understand it. We have to tell. If someone says hello, then hi. Then hello will be the key, hi will be the value. So whenever I say hello, if that hello is in that keys, then give the value of that key.
Perfect. If I want to only retrieve keys from the dictionary, how will you do that?
Dictionary name dot keys.
Keys function we need to use, right?
Yeah.
If I want only values, then?
Values function.
If I want keys and values both, then?
Items.
Items we need to use.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Why do you set?
Set because it is unordered.
Unordered means a bad thing, right? Not good thing?
Yeah, it's bad thing.
It's a really bad thing?
Not. If you want to take some random number without a random, then you can use set.
If I want to store elements in list and if I want to store in the set, okay. What might be the use case when to do that?
Sets are faster than list
That's perfect. Why it might be faster?
because they are unordered.
Means they are not manipulating indexes, you are saying.
Yeah.
But can you give me one example? This is the data I want to store in the list, and this is the data I want to store in the set. Any kind of data you will be storing? Which kind of data maybe? Any example?
In set, mm, maybe some fruits, and list same.
Yeah. But wherever you need order, you use list, and whenever you need set, unordered things, random shuffled things, then you will be using a
Set.
set. You are saying. Okay, you know string class.
String.
You know string
class.
functions.
Yeah.
Can you recall any functions does string have?
Capitalize, upper, lower,
Mm-hmm.
count.
Have you ever used lambda functions?
Yeah, they are one-line functions.
They're one-line function.
Yeah.
How they are different from regular functions?
Because they are one-line function and they use and throw.
Use and
They're not permanent.
they're
Use
not.
and throw.
What lambda functions?
Yeah.
Any example you recall that you use lambda functions?
Yeah, to add two numbers.
Mm-hmm. How to do that?
A is equal to lambda.
Mm-hmm.
Then first we'll get the expression. Then so parameters. Then I can recall the syntax. But first we'll take the parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Then do the expression that we want.
You know enumerate method?
Enumerate, yeah.
What is the use of it?
If I want to take to the index like 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and apple, banana, cherry, strawberry, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will use enumerate.
Great. No split and join function?
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Split will split something, some variable into lists. By default, it is set to split by space. And join will join by space. Join that list actually into one variable.
So list will be joined into one variable, you are saying?
One element of the list.
Okay, I have in list many elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to print only alternate numbers from that list.
So
What would be your way to do that?
I cannot do slicing on it because it is a list.
Mm-hmm. You mean to say you cannot do slicing on list?
No.
So slicing can be used for what?
Strings only.
Only strings?
Yeah.
Okay. But then how you'll solve this problem? By for loop?
I think so. I can iterate it.
Iterate it. And while printing, you'll be checking whether that index is mod 0 or not mod 2.
Yeah.
Right. You can write that logic, right? Did you ever tried any logical examples like factorial, prime number, and something?
Palindrome.
You know palindrome? What is palindrome number means?
Palindrome means if not numbers but a string, if you reverse that string, is that string same? Is that if that is same, then it is a palindrome. Else it is not a palindrome.
How will you do that?
If it's string name square bracket colon -1 is equal to string name, then palindrome. Else,
Why you use that -1?
to reverse a string.
Correct. So you slice operator, right?
Yeah.
So -1 will be third argument, right? Colon -1.
Yeah, it will start from the back.
If I do -2, then what will happen?
From the back, it will skip one digit. Take from the back, it will skip one digit.
If I do -3, then
2 digits.
-4, then
3 digits.
+2, then
+2.
you cannot write plus. If I write 2, then
2. It will at the count. It will start from the beginning. Skip one number.
Oh, so alternate numbers you can say.
Yeah.
So let's say Vedang is there and I want alternate characters from that. What will do?
Again, I just count 2.
In third parameter.
Yeah.
While doing slicing, right?
Yes.
Very great. So guys, you all can see how Vedang is answering my questions. Literally, it is best. None of the questions are like he was not aware of, or he was getting stuck at some moment, or finding difficult to answer. Even I tried to ask complex questions. Even I did counter questioning on every question, and you are able to answer. Okay, Vedang, good work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let me ask more questions. You know append function?
Yeah, to append something at the back of the list.
If I want to append something at the front of the list, then
Add. I have to use add.
but add will also append at the last, right?
No.
No?
I have to give the index to add it.
Okay. What is anagram in Python?
I don't know about anagram.
Don't know. You know logical operators in Python?
Yeah.
Which you know?
Logical operators is and or not.
Okay. You know args and 𝐾𝐽𝐿s?
Yeah.
What is that?
If you don't know how much the user is going to give the parameter, you will take the args. It will store that data in a tuple and you can straight in add it or do anything you want, operations. Args will take key value pair.
Dictionary, I would say.
Yeah, dictionary.
Did you ever use these two things?
Rarely.
Rarely?
Yeah.
So whenever you write function, you have some specific parameters into that function? You
Yeah.
never tried something optional?
Yeah, if I don't want error, then at the last I put args.
Args.
Because it is not used.
Let's say there is a one function like def add a comma b. Okay.
A comma b.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this function will be called by any person, right?
Yeah.
Now I want, if you don't want to send value of b, okay, that's optional for you.
Yeah.
What will do?
If I don't want to send the value of b.
No, somebody is gonna call my function, right?
Yeah.
Where I wrote definition add a comma b.
Yeah.
But now this b is compulsory, right?
Yes.
If someone calls, but I want to make it optional. How to give default value to any argument?
Yeah, I have to put that function b is equal to 0.
Perfect. 0 or 5 or whatever it is, right? Great. I thought you will not answer this. Okay, so why do you use pass?
Pass is a placeholder, it does nothing.
It does nothing?
No.
Then why do you use it?
If I have to make an empty class function.
Why to make empty class or function?
If I am making a stopwatch, I am running some another code, but I want to get the first code back to it. So I will write pass to that function or class.
Yeah, so many a times pass can be used for to-do tasks. Like, let's say I'm creating 3 functions, and if I ask Vedang to write logic for those functions, then I will just keep writing pass, so that compilation errors will be stopped, and I will pass on that class to Vedang so that he can write the logic in future, right?
Yes.
What is yield function?
Yield is used in generator functions. When you use the yield, you have to use some next function on that function, and it will yield that value, it will return that value and stop there. When you again next that function, then it will continue from there and stop again on that yield.
Okay, great. Can I return 2 integers from one function?
Return 2 integers from one function. I don't understand the question.
You don't understand the question? I want to return 2 and 6 from one function.
2 and 6. Yeah, I can use return 2, 6.
Perfect. But two return statements not possible in a function, or it's possible?
Not possible.
Not possible.
No.
Why might be?
Yeah, if you are using for loop, out of that loop and inside that loop you can use two return statement, but it is useless.
It's useless.
Yeah, because that you never use return statement in a loop.
You know, break and continue.
Yeah.
What is that?
If you want to break a loop, it will terminate the loop break statement. Break statement is used. If you want to do nothing and start from the beginning of the loop, you use continue.
You know, map, reduce, and filter.
I don't know about reduce.
But you know map and filter?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
Map will see if the true false it will give. Or you can just give a boolean value false, another integer value or floating value, any data type you can give. But filter will not just map it, it will just filter it. It will filter.
What does filter means?
Filter means it will filter that list or data frame.
You know data frames?
Yeah.
Pandas, you know?
Yes.
You know NumPy also?
Yes.
Oh, great. So I have opportunity now to ask you questions because most of the questions are finished, which I wanted to ask. So you know NumPy?
Yeah.
Why do you use that?
NumPy is used to do data analysis.
You can do that but through list also, right?
No.
No?
But there is arrays. Arrays are faster than list. And
why it is faster?
Because it takes only one type of data. Integer, string, float, or any other.
Oh. So there are two lists and I want to add those lists. How to add? By using NumPy and without using NumPy. What would be the implications? What would be the output? Let's say one list I have with 3 elements 1, 2, 3. Another list with elements 1, 2, 3. So if I add these two lists,
I have to get 2, 4, 6.
One list I will get 2, 4, 6. Right?
So without NumPy,
if I add up two lists, what is
this
going
is
to
a
happen?
question that I would like to solve without NumPy. So I will make an empty list first, the answer list. Take that two lists, iterate one list, and take the I of index to the second list and add it.
Why to do that? You don't just do L1 plus L2. Two lists. One list with name L1, another list with name L2.
It will give us error. List is not addable.
List is not addable, you are saying? But in NumPy, if you do that?
NumPy arrays, I think so it will be possible.
Okay, great. Okay, Vedang, so why do you use pandas?
To do data analysis too.
To do the data analysis, you're saying?
Yeah.
But for NumPy also you said to use?
Numeric data analysis.
Numeric
data analysis it can be.
Numeric data analysis?
Yeah.
Can you explain me pandas and NumPy, what is the difference?
Pandas is used to do data analysis on some data. And NumPy is used to do data analysis on some numbers, mathematical.
You know data frame?
Yeah, in pandas.
In pandas, right?
Yeah.
So can you explain that?
In pandas, data frame means is a frame which has some data.
Okay. You know matrix?
No.
Okay. How to find out missing values in data frame?
Missing values.
If I want one panda you have declared, and if I want all zeros to be there, which method you use?
I don't know about that.
Okay, you have data frame. I want to convert that into CSV file. How will you do?
CSV file. I can do a CSV file to a data frame.
How will you do?
Take the path file ending plus pandas. same as that.
You know how to read and write files in Python?
Yeah,
How to do that?
I can write some files by using opening with statement and f file name dot write.
What is the difference between log and ilog?
Log and ilog. I don't know about that.
Oh, that's there in the data frame. Okay, not a problem. So, predictions, AI, ML, something you know about it?
Not in Python.
Yeah, AI, site learn and all.
I have not used it in Python.
You are not used. What is machine learning?
Mm,
No. What is artificial intelligence?
AI.
What do you understand about AI?
I cannot. How can I specify it?
Yeah, just tell me that these are the examples of AI. This is the kind of AI people are using. Or in your real life also, you might be using AI, you might not be knowing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can you
I
give me
know.
some examples
I
of
know one. ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is AI you are saying?
Yeah.
How?
I have made a limited AI. You can ask it some limited questions only. So that is not a AI. Because AI learns from mistakes and it can learn.
Mm-hmm.
It will take the first data from Google.
Mm-hmm.
And
How you can say that ChatGPT is one of the example of artificial intelligence?
because ChatGPT learns. It knows the trending things.
So it's a machine learning, you will say?
Yeah,
So what is the difference between machine learning and AI then?
I don't know.
Yeah, so AI is a big part inside that there is a machine learning, okay? So unless and until machine learns, you cannot answer, right?
Yeah.
And complete this process is one of the part of AI. AI is a huge, big story, okay? You know cloud,
No.
you know Google Drive?
What is Google Drive?
Yeah, it is to store the files, okay? Not an issue, not an issue. I'm just asking some bigger questions to you, okay?
Okay.
How to remove duplicates from the list?
It is. I think so. It is wrong. There are some functions. I think so to remove duplicates, but I'm using the
You
logical.
can pass list into set, yes or no?
Pass. Yes.
So automatically duplicates will be removed, right?
Yeah, it can be done by that.
It can
But
be.
I was thinking about something else.
Okay. You know decorators?
Decorators, yeah, the functions which decorate another functions.
Why to decorate?
If
Simply
I
write code in the function. Why to decorate unnecessarily?
yeah, I can because I made a decorator function. I have many functions which need that decorator, so I cannot just add that code in that.
Every function.
Yeah.
Why
can-
you cannot add? If you add, what is the problem gonna happen?
There is nothing problem time consuming.
Just copy and paste.
It will also take time.
Through ChatGPT, you just copy and paste.
So there is nothing you do there.
So why to do by ourselves? When ChatGPT is doing the things. Let's say there are 10 functions. You want to write hello at the first line in 10 functions, right?
Yeah, so I can make a decorator function.
Yeah, but
This
better to write copy and paste, no?
yeah, this works in small
Mm-hmm.
function. But if I want to do like in the add function, hello I'm function add function. Hello I'm subtract function. So you cannot paste it, you have to change it again.
Oh, so you mean to say, okay, you copied, that's okay. But if you want to change, then again you need to change at every place, right?
Yeah, so you can take parameter at the decorator, and decorator you can make a decorated function by writing.
So you mean to say if I use decorator, then it will be simple for maintenance, right?
Yeah.
What does maintenance means?
To maintain something.
What does maintain means?
Maintain means I have to keep that alive. I think so.
Yeah. Maintain means like, let's say this is a laptop, right?
Yeah.
I bought it, right? Tomorrow, if I want to change something, and this company, the company who built this laptop, I'll go to service center, right? And I'll
Yes.
ask them to repair it.
Yes.
And tomorrow, if they raise hand and say, no, 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 we are not able to change it, or they will take 10 days to repair it, then you will say, this laptop is not maintainable. Understood?
Yeah.
Because it's taking too much time to fix a small issue. You're getting my point?
Yeah.
So your software should be maintainable. Tomorrow, if your client asks to change something, it's your responsibility to do that quickly so that you can respond them back with saying that it is fixed easily, right?
Yes.
So decorator, one of the kind of functions where if changes comes in, you can easily incorporate that into your code.
Yeah.
Correct? So to make your software maintainable, as you already said and you answered it very correctly, you tackled my questions very, very perfectly. Okay. So to make your software maintainable, you need to use the decorator functions.
Yes.
Correct now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Did you do any project in Python?
I have made one
Which one?
desktop assistant.
Desktop assistance. What you did in that project?
It can do limited things. I thought to make it AI, but I don't know how to make a AI.
That I'll explain. Don't worry about it. Okay. But what limited things it is performing?
Opening Google, opening YouTube, opening.
Oh, automatically it is opening?
Not every browser. I import web browser
Mm-hmm.
modular library,
Mm-hmm.
and that will open that. Whenever
How much code you written for that?
More 200 plus.
200 plus lines. And it is just opening browsers?
No,
Then
it is a GUI,
it is a GUI.
and you can give it commands by speaking.
Oh, means I can say open a Google. So it will open a Google, you're saying?
Yeah.
Open Facebook, it will open a Facebook?
Yes.
What you write for that?
Speech recognition system.
Which module you installed for the speech recognition?
The speech recognition is a module.
Yeah, so which module? Okay, speech recognition is itself is a module name, you're saying?
Yeah.
What kind of functionality this module has?
This module has.
It listens to us?
Yeah, and take voice to text.
Oh, it converts voice to text, you're saying?
Yes.
But then your pronunciation should be better, right?
Yes.
How you tackle that?
Mm,
Let's say somebody is sleeping and just getting up and say, open a Chrome browser. Will it really open?
no. It will just say, I cannot understand your command.
Oh, it will say, I cannot understand your command. Okay. But how you think that your software will be more capable to understand? Try to minimize this error message that I don't understand your command.
I had to change something in that. If I said some like this voice also comes, it will record that sound. This only.
But how many voices you will be recording, na? Correct or not? How you distinguish between male voice and female voice?
No, it doesn't matter on that.
Okay.
It matters on the pronunciation of that.
Perfect. It doesn't matter whether it is a gents or ladies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but why you wrote 200 lines? Still, I am not convinced.
Because the AI also speaks English.
AI also speaks English.
It is not AI, but that program also speaks.
Oh, so you have concept of voice recognition in your software. Then your audio get converted into text. Then it process your request. You're saying after processing it opens the browser or whatever operation you want to perform,
Yes.
and then that software speaks that what that software speaks.
It now I had made a function speak. So when you speak opening Google browser, it will just say opening Google browser. then Google browser will be open.
Okay, great. It opens website also.
Website,
If
yeah, I have
I
to
ask that,
code.
oh, you
I
need to
have to
code,
code.
so that will be enhancements you are gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Great, Vedang, and really, I'm very happy that you took time to do mock interview with me. I would say it's a podcast, and many audiences also hearing you. They might be surprised with your knowledge. They might be thinking about it like how you know everything. There are many students who are more than of your age. Maybe they're in the graduates and engineering and many more things. So they also might get shocked, I would say, surprised with your knowledge, because I take many interviews. And in those interviews, these people face a problem. The one basic problem which I don't see at your age is communication. Those who are seeing this podcast, try to understand at this little age, he stopped that barrier. He doesn't have that barrier of communication. First thing. Second thing, you have listening capabilities. Third, you have analytical skill. You analyze first question and then you answer. That's a great thing you have. Okay. So last question would be, what do you want to become in future?
IT company owner.
Oh, IT company owner. You don't want to become a developer?
No.
You don't want to become a developer, but you have development skill.
Yeah, freelancer.
But then you are IT company owner and then freelancer. Don't you think it's not a, it's a deadly combination? Do you think it's a good combination?
Mm, no, I will. Yeah, I think so. It's deadly, but it is good at the same time because the money by I take by freelancing, I will put that in the company.
Oh, so you will earn money through freelancing and you can put that money into the IT company.
And the money that IT company give, I will put in that only.
Okay, so from freelancing, what you will be earning, you'll putting that into the IT company, and the IT company will also give money that also you'll put into IT company.
Yeah.
Then what do you learn? You need to have some money for your survival, right?
No, so leftover.
Oh, some leftover you'll be using.
50% of that IT company is good.
That you'll be using for your own luxury.
Yes.
What does luxury means?
Lifestyle. Good lifestyle.
We'll do lifestyle.
Yeah.
Lifestyle like? Lifestyle like? Big home.
Or yeah.
Big car.
Expensive things.
Expensive things. You want to buy those?
Not really. I want to be down to earth.
Perfect. So, do you mean to say that buying expensive things means you're not down to earth?
If you need them. If you need them.
Oh, great. So, you should buy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever faced any stress in your life?
No.
Never?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You feel stressed.
Yes.
Why? At your age, why you should be feeling stressed? Every stress should be taken by your parents, right?
No. So, coding doesn't give me any stress, but sometimes school homework.
That gives you stress.
Not too much. Little bit only.
Stress is there.
Yeah.
So how you handle that stress?
Ignoring it. Ignoring it.
Oh, great. So what one life quote he has given, how to forget the stress by ignoring the things, right?
Yeah.
If it is giving you stress and it is not so useful, you mean to say that?
I just ignore the stress.
Oh, in your school they give homework also?
Yes, every school does.
Every school does. So how you tackle that homework, means like big homework they give or just small chunk? How you take time actually to code? How much time you do coding?
I never. For actually code, I
Mhm.
cannot say that.
Mhm.
I do something now when I think so. I want to do some data analysis. I do data analysis. If I do make some website using
Mhm.
HTML, I make that.
Mhm.
Depends on my mood.
You know HTML also?
Yes.
What do you know in HTML?
HTML to make websites. It is a structure of a website.
It's a structure of website.
Yeah, skeleton.
You know styles?
Yeah,
Style sheets?
CSS. CSS.
CSS, you know.
Yes.
What's the difference between HTML and CSS?
You cannot do CSS without HTML because CSS is made to be used with HTML.
Great. If I don't want to use CSS and if I want to put everything in HTML file, is it possible?
It is possible
Possible, right? But then why it is not good?
because it will make your code messy.
Oh, code will be messy, right? You
Yes.
cannot maintain it. Reusability will also not be there, right?
No,
So if you use CSS, what exact advantage you are getting?
it will our website will look good.
But in website also you can put colors, right?
Website, how we have to make changes in the code.
Great. So it's better to do that beautification through CSS so that you can apply at various places, right?
Yes.
Then you know database also?
Database, no. MySQL,
Mm-hmm.
little bit.
Have you ever installed MySQL in your system? You installed?
Yes.
You know how to create table and all?
No.
You know PDBC,
TVC, no.
Python database connectivity?
I know JDBC only.
You know JDBC of Java, but you don't know PDBC of Python, you are saying.
No.
What do you do in JDBC?
Connecting MySQL data.
So you never tried through Python?
I didn't know that it was possible.
No, it is possible. Today I'm saying it. Okay. Will you try today?
Yes.
What? How you'll try? You're sitting on system and you will try, right? How that comes in your mind? Where you'll go for help, getting help?
I will YouTube.
How? From there. So you have YouTube channel also, right?
Yes.
Can you give me little glimpse like why you opened your channel? To teach yourself or to teach others?
Both.
Both. Both ways.
Because teaching makes the teacher also good in that particular thing.
Then why you don't want to be teacher? Why you want to be a owner of IT company? If it is good idea. Because see, I'm teacher.
I don't know about a teacher.
You don't like your teachers, or you don't
Ah.
you like them, but you don't want to be like them.
No, I don't want to be.
Why?
Because I like to be, but I like more to be a company owner.
Oh, so you want to run a business? You want to be a businessman?
Yes.
What's the difference between businessman and the person who's doing job?
Businessman has his own company, and a job person works for a company.
Okay. I have a son with 5 years. He is 5 years old. If you ask him what is the difference between businessman and job, he say, "I want to become businessman just because he can go anytime in the office." But jobs person has to go at 10 o'clock and doesn't have any time to return. So that's a good maturity you have. You said what you said because you're a businessman, the person who do job.
Businessman has his own company, and job person works for a company.
Yeah, so I would say like just to tell audiences, when you're doing job, you're taking care of yourself, but when you're running a company, you're taking care of other people, right?
Yes.
So great, Vedang. It's really nice while talking to you. I tried to ask you many things which you are doing right now about your personal things. You have any hobby than the coding?
Cricket.
You play cricket also? Okay. You like batting or bowling?
Batting.
So with this, I want to wrap up this podcast. And thank you, Vedang. Really, I'm happy to talk with you. I hope you also enjoyed it Any feedback about this podcast?
Yeah, thank you for giving me some time
Mm-hmm.
and invite me in this podcast.
Thank you. Thank you, Vedang. See
Thank
you.
you.